what is the main issue? What would you say there? Because like you said, you're trying to build this defensive, habitat, but
right.
over fouling. What's the problem?
Mindless reaching, mindless decision-making defensively. I mean, we've got a very long and athletic team, and we've got an opportunity to be very good defensively. I've been touting our defense, especially since Draymond came back. But play after play, you got, guards getting into the paint, and, instead of having to shoot a floater over James Wiseman or Draymond Green, we're just hacking guys from behind right across the wrist as if we're going to get a steal or something. So we're just totally undisciplined defensively. Generally, we play hard, and I love our guys' effort. But, I told them the other day that it's hard to win in this league night after night on talent and emotion. You can't count on that. There's going to be nights where you go 9 for 38 from the 3-point line. And there's going to be nights when you're tired and you're on the second night of a back-to-back and you don't have the same juice. And so the way to win those games is by executing, taking good shots, having good defensive balance, defending without fouling, rebounding, being solid. So we are not that team yet. So I'm hopeful that we can get there. But right now we are, as I said, dead last in the league in free throws allowed, fouls, rebounds. So we are not a solid team. We can be a good team, but we have a long way to go.
Hi, Steve. Carlos Ramirez. Carlos Ramirez, NBC Bay Area and Telemundo. How can you get a rhythm on a game that has 58 fouls called?
You can't. You can't.
And when you're in the game, do you see, I'm looking for a parallel. When you're in a baseball game, you see that the ref might have, and the umpire might have a different strike zone. Do you see refs having different foul zones or ways of calling the game? And do you tell that to your players, like, okay, let's have a different approach, or just go out and play?
In baseball, if the ump calls a strike, it's a strike. If he calls a ball, it's a ball. Nobody's reaching. The catcher's not reaching and raking the batter across the arms. We are raking people across the arms. We are grabbing people by the waist coming off screens. We're fouling. It has nothing to do with the refs. It has to do with us. So we practice defensive fundamentals every day, and it's obviously not enough. So I've got to think of some way to get across to these guys, how we're going to defend. And maybe it just means if a guy reaches, he comes out, and forget the defense or the rotation, just take a few games where if you reach, you come out, and we just have a bunch of guys filing in and out of the game. And if they reach, they come out, and then another guy goes in, and next guy comes out when he reaches. And that's the only thing I can think of, because we practice defense without fouling every day, and it's not happening. So we've got to somehow find a way.